everybody. Welcome back to the Gamerpreneur podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Bradford Carlton. Today, we are talking about Wishin For A Mission. You like that I did there? That's cool. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about what is it about you, your business, what it is you're trying to accomplish. All right. I know we talk about goals on the show all the time, but I'm talking about like your specific mission statement. And if it's not clear, I'm actually working on a mission statement right now for another business. So I'm like, it's in my head, right? So that's what I do. I show you guys exactly kind of what I'm working on. So the mission statement is the thing that you're supposed to have in your business that kind of describes why you're doing what you're doing. What is it you're trying to accomplish with this effort, this endeavor, right? So we're trying to eradicate something, or so child slavery. We're trying to eradicate polio. We're trying to eradicate COVID, okay? Something like that. Or we're trying to put a smile on everybody's face, or we're trying to feed the world, or we're like, these are mission statements, right? They're something that you want to have as this kind of grand thing that you're heading for. It's separate from a vision statement, which is more along the lines of kind of how you see yourself doing that. The mission statement is what you intend to do. And why does that matter? Like, why does this matter in the slightest? Like, I'm actually going through the process of helping a business develop their mission statement. And I would just got off the phone with somebody, and like, this is why I'm talking about it. And he was telling me that he has to go out and he's got to pitch this business to potential investors, to celebrities, to bring people in and help promote us and invest in the business, right? And so he asked me, like, what is the why? Why is it would anybody else would want to help us? And that's the mission statement. I'm like mission statement. Now I will say this. I've helped many different organizations, different businesses develop their mission statement when I've been on nonprofits and for-profits and as a coach. Like, this is something that I've seen from many different angles, and it's usually a slog to get through a mission statement. If you get through your mission statement quickly, it means you might not have put enough thought into it, or you don't have enough voices discussing it with you, because this is something that almost always takes like a full 8-hour day. Like, get in the morning, people drinking their coffee, and they get out in the afternoon, just furious at everybody because they didn't get exactly what they wanted, but at least they've got a mission statement. And mission statements, you don't want to choose this lightly, because like the person who was on the phone with me just a few minutes ago, what is the why for your business that someone would want to work with you, that someone would want to purchase from you, that someone would want to do business with you in any way, right? What is that why? And if you can boil that down, some people think it's obvious. Well, I provide entertainment. Why? Why are you providing entertainment? Like, I have calls with streamers in order to do coaching for streamers, right? And so I ask them, like, what is the why somebody watches you? And almost every time they go, well, because I'm entertaining, I'm funny, and I got a good community. And they think they're special. That's not special. Everybody does it, right? If you have some vague, like, we're in business to like make a lot of money, or we're going to try to make the best mousetrap on the planet, that might be a decent mission statement. But we're going to make mousetraps and sell them to the public. Like, that's what is the why? What's special? What's different about what you've got going on? Too many people are too focused on getting the job done, and then kind of like scaling. And they kind of miss this very, very important aspect of, why are you scaling? Why are you like focusing on the stuff you're doing today? It's, I almost always know when someone's not going to make it in their business when they tell me that pretty much the only thing they care about is the money. And they may have like ostensibly, they've got some like mission that they're working for, but it's really about the money. We don't really care about that. That business isn't going to do great. Like, whether it is, the customers eventually see through you, or whether you make a misstep because you just don't care about the business, that kind of mindset about the thing that you're committing your life to, that you're trying to help people through, your business of some type, if your mindset is all about me, mine, that comes through. And that's usually a very fatal maneuver. Very, very few businesses make it through that. Once you go, you know what, my thing is about helping this people. And yes, I have to charge. I have to charge not just because it costs money to help, but also so I can let other people know about the service, so I can develop better avenues of servicing people, so I can do this. The money isn't the end goal. The money is the means to the end that you're trying to accomplish to help people. And if you have that kind of mindset, it's much easier to get people on board to come and help you with your idea, to come help you with your plan. You'll find that people want to throw themselves at you to work for free because they have that same mentality. They want to help that group of people too. And so I want to just back to the streamers real quick. When I'm on these calls with them, I'm like, you need to have something that completely sets you apart. Who are you helping with your content? Like if you're just sitting there playing video games and you're just like, yeah, how's it going, chat? Oh yeah, joke. Yeah, great. But you're going to be chained to your desk forever, playing that game forever, because that's just how it goes. Like you're not going to be able to go off and do something else because you're there for the jokes. When the jokes run dry, your audience runs away. But if you have something else that keeps people committed when they're not watching you, if you can have something that keeps people committed when they're not on your business's website or they're not looking at your product, they like feel that their life is changed and they're helping other people by supporting your brand, that's when you have the kind of brand that's just going to take off and you're going to be rich beyond your belief if you set things up right. But again, it's not necessarily for that reason. I hope you understand that very, very important distinction. It's not about the money. If you focus on the money, your business is going to crash and burn. If you focus on the mission, your business will take off and you'll make the money if you know what you're doing. Okay, caveat, you have to know what you're doing. I know too many people who have passion, who go out there and want to change the world, but just have no skill. Okay, they don't know, that they don't have the knowledge, they don't have the credentials, they don't have the team to be able to tell them that you're building a skyscraper on a foundation of sand. The whole thing's going to crumble. So you have to recognize that it is a business, and business does mean certain things and certain activities and having to do certain things and consider various, interests and whatnot. But today's topic is, wishing for a mission, right? So if you're out there and you don't know what your mission is, take some time. Organization's the enemy of sloth. I want to remind you all, organization's the enemy of sloth. Take some time and just sit there and figure it out. Some people can come up with it quick. Like I told you earlier, like if you come up with it too fast, it may not be the best. Run it past some people. Go to your parents. Your parents will let you know if it sucks. Parents are honest most of the time. If you have friends, take it to your friends. You got colleagues, take your colleagues. If you got a small business administration somewhere in your town, take it to them. Those are old execs who are volunteering their time just to help people grow businesses, right? Take it to people who know what they're doing. But take it to somebody if you're by yourself. Do not just think that you know what you're talking about. Because most likely, if you go to like the SBA and you're like, hey, here's my mission statement, what do you think of it? They're going to go, well, I think it's okay, but you really need to like test this in the market. And if you haven't like tested it in the market and you don't know if anybody's like interested in this, you may not make any money. It may not get any followers. It may not grow at all. At the end of the day, the only people your mission statement really needs to resonate with is your end target. Okay, whether that's a customer or a partner you want to enter into a business with or somebody else. Okay, it doesn't matter how good you feel about what you write out. It has to resonate with everybody else. And so, sit there, spend some time. Like legit, when I do this with businesses, if it doesn't take 8 hours, I don't know what happened. If something went wrong, because we didn't cover something if it didn't take hours, because for some reason committees just, why does it have to take that long? But that's beside the point. All right. Mission statements, super important. If you do not have one, go do it now. You need to be able to express how you're helping people. Okay. It's about helping people, not just what you want to accomplish. All right, everybody. Don't be just a gamer. Be a gamerpreneur.